big boy check.
Vamos.
World's greatest bonus.
Oh, yeah, baby.
$3,900. Johnny Ludry.
Oh my God.
Back feeling good. $4,358. Michael Stuber, $6,200. Aaron Shabtai, $7,600. Marky D, $8,100. Last but not least, my bonus, $8,404. That card.
It's cool,
So it's funny because like you said, we just passed out another $90-some thousand, which we do every single week. And I gotta tell you, my head's kind of in a daze. For the last 4 or 5 days, I've been kind of in a candy coma because of Halloween. So I'm completely out of it. So I need kind of a little help, with all the adjustments and all the changes that we're doing. But there's some serious excitement which I need to hear, because it's literally ready to go. It's on site. It's on the docket. And if you're excited about the $200,000 contest that starts 1 week from today, make some noise. So listen, as you know, contest starts 1 week from today. It's going to get ripping. It's going to get rocking. $200,000 top prize. As you know, one individual will win $50,000. That's simple. There's no tricks, no tidbits, no techniques, whatever. $50,000, one person. We got a Camaro getting given away prize 2, $15,000 getting a giveaway prize 3. We have another $10,000 prize, 4 $5,000 prizes, 8 $2,000 prizes, 50 $1,000 prizes, and 28 $500 prizes. And again, these are to start. If you know anything about me, I usually do a lot more and throw in a little bit more. But this contest starts 11/12, and it's going to go through until January 16th. The official winners and the polls are going to be done the first Monday of February. So be part of it. Be ready for it. And I was looking at this, and I'm looking at the bonuses. We pass out, give or take, somewhere between $6 and $8 million in weekly bonuses every single year. Obviously, the $200,000 is just a finale, and it's a push. And people say, why do you need this to do a production push? Why do you need a $200,000 contest to do a production push? I says, we don't. It has nothing to do with a production push. The concept of this $200,000 raffle is light years difference. Here's why. Right now, we have 120 men and or women that currently get a monthly residual check and or a monthly release check, which is so big that it's out of this world that people don't understand the greater good of why we do what we do. So the contest isn't a productions fight and a production push, which we're going to get regardless because we keep growing. The concept is we want other people that were just like you or just like me a week ago, a day ago, 18, 20 years ago, whatever it may be, to literally see what this company offers, because we want them to be part of the residual aspect of life. Residuals are just absolutely unbelievable to get paid over and over again for doing something and servicing somebody one time on a product that people need. You hear this all day, oh, you're in insurance, you're in sales, that's a scam. I've never had a client ever send back a death claim after they got a check for 10, 20, 30, 40, 200, 500, $1 million. Never. Never ever has they ever returned it. They've always cashed it and said it's not enough, I wish I did more. So understand why we do what we do. It's to generate that passive income so that every month you have the ability to do more, but you get paid on it. I always go back and think about every single person here and every single person that's part of this deal or part of the community, and think back of how many tens of thousands of millions of dollars have you generated for another company before? Think about those numbers. And what if that company gave you back 5%, 7%, 10%, possibly as much as 20% of every dollar of revenue that you've ever generated before for that other organization? What would you all be doing? And the answer I always get is I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here because I already found it. Maybe I'd be in the Caribbean. So the concept of this deal is not to work hard. The one thing I tell you about people that make $100,000 a year, if they made $100,000 this year, they got to work just as hard to make $100,000 next year, and the year after, and so on and so forth. And with this deal, with the passive income or the residuals, it doesn't work that way, because you're getting more from what you did a year ago, and you're getting more from what you did 2 years ago, and 5 years ago, and 10 years ago, and 20 years ago, and so on and so forth, and nobody can take that away from you. But you have to have the special ingredient. The special ingredient is self-discipline. You have to be able to be your own boss, to do what you want to do. Nobody and none of you ever have to be here. None of you needed to come to this meeting. None of you needed to hear. Obviously, we would have had to mail your bonus check, and some people like standing up and getting recognized for their efforts because people want time, money, and recognition. I get it. But understand, none of you have to be here. So it means the world to me that you're part of my magnificent obsession, that you show up to these meetings, and that you're here to be part of that team and that camaraderie. But self-discipline is huge. Why? Because 99% of people in this country will fall short of their dreams because they never pursue their dreams because of obviously this right here, which is their mind. Which is their mind. And the part of self-discipline is it gives you the technique to control your mind. Self-discipline is first and foremost you making decisions that are in your best interest first. Self-discipline is to put something down when you shouldn't have made it, to possibly pursue this and take a left versus listen to the person that just tells you to go to the right. Self-discipline is always about you, but it starts with you. That's why self-discipline, the word discipline is a scary fact, right? You hear the word discipline, what's the first thing you think about? Somebody getting hit, right? But self-discipline is you actually loving yourself, is what it is. It's you doing what's meant to happen to you, for you, 100% of the time, so that you feel better about tomorrow, and you feel better about your future. And with this business and how we do it, understand, in life in general, you don't control a lot of things. Control is very, very tough to come by. You don't control the weather, right? You don't control, technically, usually 9 times out of 10, if you work in a company that's like this, you don't control your paycheck, right? You work harder than everybody else, but you make the same or less than most. That's bullshit. Sorry, excuse my language all day, but that's crap. And that's why we offer what we offer, is because we want you to have the ability to control these things. But when you go to control parts of your life, you got to start with loving you. You got to start with loving you. And that once you start loving you, then what you got to start with and go to next is loving others and how you treat others and the mindset that you have when talking with others. Then obviously then you got to start working on controlling your mind. You're the one that operates all of this. All of this. Between those ears, you operate it, you control it 100% of the time. But the problem that we have is you let those people that are in your inner circle or maybe a part of that outside circle, you let them dictate what happens here, which affects you loving yourself, which affects you loving others, which ultimately affects your self-discipline, how you command your mind and what to do. I look at this and we post all day and every day. In fact, today, people will be posting this and Googling this and doing all these other things. And here's the biggest thing that I always get. This is the best one. Listen to him talk. He's on cocaine. Right? No, you'll see it all day. You'll see it all day. Right? Here's another one. It's a scam. What they do is a scam. Well, it's scary to me because I'm a drug addict and what we do is a scam. But you're all here. Right? Either I'm the dealer of hope or I'm the best drug dealer in town. So at the end of it, what I do is I see these people and they respond about a scam. And they respond about, I talk too quick, that means I do drugs. And it bothers me inside because I know that I can live a million lives and never give back to this company what it's done for me. And I look back at my prior life. And I realize, you want to know, I'm the first to admit it. I had a drug problem. I had a cocaine problem. I had an alcohol problem. Not 2 years ago, but 20 years ago, right? I did. So when people talk about that, I'm always the first to act. And I'm the first to talk to this person. And I'm the first person not to start a fight, not to start a social media war. And people say, why do you even respond to them? I said, because those are the clowns that need to be saved. Those are the men and women that literally hate us because they hate us, but wish they were every single day of the year. Those are the people that are too chicken shit and too scared to take that leap of faith to land on greatness. So those are the men and women that sit there and wonder what if the rest of their lives. So all they have to do is hate you, resent you because they're not you. Because some of you, and for the most part, left something that was significant and left something that you were part of for 2, 3, 10, 15, 20 years for the greater good of you, your self-discipline, and the way you take care of yourself, starting with your mind, of you believing in yourself to do more, to get more. There's so many people out there that could literally run circles in this business and be God's gift to being great at protecting the community and doing more. But instead of doing these things, they spend more time pointing the fingers, pulling people down, and letting them know that we suck and that I'm on drugs and what you do is a scam. Well, listen, if our hustle's a scam, then you're the biggest joke on earth. So at the end of it, what we're doing and the reason we're doing this raffle is because we want people in the community to take that leap. We want them to be part of getting residual checks. We want them to be part of the bodies, and the group of bodies that are here, and the 120 plus that are currently striving to do more, that those are just getting, and then other 300, 400, 500 that will start getting. We want them to taste that. So before they even get out of bed, they start getting a check that pays their cell phone bill. Then it goes from to their car. Then it goes to their home. Then it goes to their other home. Then it goes to all their bills. Then they start helping others. That's what residuals are. Most people on this earth literally work 30, 40 years just to die. Because when they go to retire, what they realize is their money is not enough to settle and retire on because of inflation, because of the lifestyle that they currently have. So at this organization, we start giving you your releases and your residuals starting as early as your 6th month and your renewal starting your 13th month. So you get to start collecting your retirement now versus waiting because of your attitude, your efforts, your actions, honesty, integrity, and trust. So listen, all day, every day, this deal starts. Your job is to take this message and expand it, to grow with it, to give people an opportunity when most people wouldn't give them an opportunity. It doesn't matter if you're a man, doesn't matter if you're a woman, doesn't matter what gender, what race, what your background is, what your belief is, what your faith is. What it is we strive to find those people like yourselves that believe in them, that by the minute are growing and obtaining more self-discipline to love them so they can love others. This $200,000 may not seem like a lot of money to us, but this is like absolutely nuts to the general public, to other companies that lack opportunity. When we're growing and we're moving, so your option is do this. Make a statement with this. Let the world know residuals are real. This company is real. Protecting, serving, and doing more for the community is real, and we deserve more because we do more. You know what you have to do. 1 week from today, we double, we triple, we quadruple our opponents. They're temporarily in our way. Get yours, take yours, and be great doing it. Let's go.